All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and hey, man, just want to say Happy New Year's, man. Happy New Year's. Um, how do I say this? I'm back. I'm back, man. As you know, man, my video at least this last month, things just hasn't been characteristic for me. I've been out of character, man. Just not putting out videos the way I normally put them out, just not being as focused as, in that zone like I normally am. And let's just be real, man. First of all, I look at you guys like family. I look at you guys like my extended family. You guys have rocked with this channel, supported this channel for over 3 years now. And damn it, I thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My whole mantra, man, when we on live and we talking, I'm always talking about, your work ethic, your work ethic, your work ethic, your work ethic. You just got to grind. We got to work. We got to hustle. We got to go. That's my mantra. That's who I became. That's my identity. Never in there have I ever said, hey, Chris, take care of yourself, man. Take care of your mental health, man. See, that sounds good, and you hear now the big push about mental health. But until it hits home, until it strikes you, until you see things that are just not right. And let's be honest, man. Again, this video here is just an honest, open conversation. A lot of time we're not taught to, deal with our mental health. It's almost like push through it. You'll be all right. Push through it. You good? Go through it. Don't worry about it. Just fight. Keep going. Keep going. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way I've ever known. I'm not going to sit up here in front with you guys. That's the only way I've ever known to do things. I've never dealt with nothing. It just worked. No matter what I went through in life, I just worked. Oh, this happened, work some more. This happened, work some more. A key catalyst, losing my mom, man. Be honest with you guys. Losing my mom, never grieved. I had my moments, but I didn't sit down and deal with it. It was like, just man, hey, got to get back to work, man. Got to get back, pushing out. Hey, miss your mom. Got to you never sit, and it took a long time for me to realize that I wasn't. It wasn't that I was being tough. I was running. I was actually running away from the situation. I was actually running away from taking a moment to deal with the issue at hand. I just wasn't. So I say all that to say, it all started to hit me toward the end of this year, man. It all started to hit me, First of all, let me tell you, there's no blueprint on how to mourn the loss of a loved one. Someone, especially a parent. Someone, especially as close to me and my mom was at one point. There's no blueprint on how to deal with that, man. It don't feel real. Like people could be like, take your time. But let me tell you something that the world don't tell you. When they say, man, take your time and get yourself together after law, nothing stops in your life during that time. You still have obligations that you're required to. They don't care about what you're going through. Facts. No one is going to listen. Try it. The electric company ain't gonna go be like, hey man, don't worry about your bill this month, man. I know you lost your mom. I know you probably grieving. You ain't in the zone right now. Your job ain't gonna be like, man, don't take a month off. They be like, man, get you a week. Hey, get you a week and a half. Get back now. That's life. That's how it goes, right? So sometimes we don't take the time. We don't know or even have the ability a lot of time to take the time. But I'm gonna tell you when it started to be a red flag for me, guys. When I started sitting here and it was hard. I started sitting in this chair to do these videos, and it was hard. No, not because of you guys, but just because it was hard because I was losing my love for sports. And if you know anything about me, sports is my love, it's my heart, it's my passion. I love it. It's what I do, man. It's what I freaking do. But it wasn't fun no more. I remember watching. No lie, I'm watching the Dallas Cowboy game, and I'm just not there. Like, and it's a game. It's popping, right? It's hopping and popping, and my mind is like, I'm just looking off. Like I was not myself. And then I mean I'm gonna speak on some things, man. Not only that, but also this is the thing, man. When you're a person like me, right? Like we give all, man. You know what I'm saying? And all you want back is appreciation. Just I don't want nothing in return but appreciation. When many of you guys know, and hey, it is what I'm just gonna talk about it. Many of you guys know my pops came down here to stay with us, and he comes to me right around the holidays. Say I want to go home. I want to go back and hang with them. Now let me give you a little background. Me and my dad had never spent a Christmas together. I thought this was the year. Me and my dad never spent a New Year together. I thought this was the year. Man, my mom passed. I brought my dad down. I finally have my family here, and it didn't turn out that way. And it was just, it was heartbreaking in a sense. And then I'm a grown ass man, but it was heartbreaking because I'm like, bro, like this is the holidays. Like this is our one opportunity to spend it together, and you want to leave out of the blue. That messed with me, man. That really messed with me. Because not that it's woe is me. It was more of, well, damn, this feel like childhood again. You know, you 34 birthday late some birthday gifts, bro. I'm still waiting on my big wheel, my G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. I'm still waiting on them. What about the Christmases? What about none? Never. But I put all that to the side because I thought this was that opportunity. So that took something out of me, man. It took something out of me. And then mentally, guys, I just wasn't there. I apologize. You know, and then I got people, and then again, and I want to apologize to some people because I would go in the comments and I would try to respond to people, but then you see one negative comment and I'm already in a negative headspace. And I'm just ready to blow up on this person. And I'm like, that's not fair to all the great comments. All the people that came and say, Chris, we love what you do, man. Chris, thank you, man. Chris, this. But you already in that headspace. And all it takes is one little idiot to get in there and just go, ugh. And that's it. Then I explode on you. Right? So all this was just going on in my mind, man. So I stepped back. And It was time. It was time for me to step back. It was time for me to step back and just really figure my mental out. Not saying that I'm not going to sit here today and say, man, I got it all figured out now, because I don't. But I have a plan. I have a plan going forward. I just want you guys to know, man, I'm human. Just like you guys, man, I go through it. You know, just like you guys, I have my ups and downs and my battles. And I think, I'm going to be honest with y'all, that over the last month, I've probably been in one of the lowest places mentally I've ever been in my life. Man, one night, I just came down and sat in front of my mom's picture and her urn and just cried. Didn't know what else to do. So I just want people to know, man, that, you know, first of all, I'm back. We ready to start rocking. But in this process of me back, rocking, going hard, I'm going to continue to work on ways to work on me. Continue to be the best version of me so I can be the best version for you guys. And most importantly, be the best version for my family. I like to thank my wife because she's dealt with a lot through this process. Man, when you're going through something and your mental ain't right and it's depression, And guys, I'll be honest with you. Like I was at a point where it was like I'm trying to validate myself, my reason, to give me a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? So any little thing bothered me, right? That's no way to live. That's an unhappy, unpeaceful life, and there's nowhere to live. There's no way to live. But I will say, man, I freaking love you guys. You guys have supported this channel from day one. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. It's some people that I don't even want to say guys because there's some females as well that's been riding with this channel till the wheels just fell off. You guys have rolled with me, and I feel like I owe you guys an explanation for why, you know, some big wins, some big losses, and again, some people say, "Oh, Chris, you just didn't want to talk about the wins, or you want to talk about when they win, or you want to talk about them when they lose." No, dog, that wasn't it. I was going through my stuff. was going through my stuff. I was at a low point. I'm not perfect now. I'm not all the way back. I'm not in some fairy tale land, but I'm working. But the first step was, hey, bro, there's a problem here. There's a freaking problem here, man. You got to work on it. You have to freaking work on it. And I'm working on it. It's a new year. 2023. We want 2023 to be the best year of Top Line Sports ever. That's the goal here. The work is going to be done. But the work is going to be done in front of the camera and behind the camera. On the channel and on myself. So if there's anybody out there that probably go, and holidays is the time where a lot of people go through it because you're missing loved ones. Everyone wants something from you. You feel neglected. This is the time where a lot of people are just out of it. I went through it this year. But hey, we here, baby. If there's anybody out there that's going through something right now, and you think nobody understands, because that's one of the biggest issues. I'm sorry for making such a long video, but I'm just being real. That's one of the biggest issues. You feel like nobody understands. Nobody understands. Nobody get it. Nobody understands what you're going through, man. Nobody understands the pain. You may tell someone, and you can literally watch them blow it off. So anything, man, what happened about this? Damn, dog, I just told you something wrong with me. You see it, dog. And it hurts. And I know sometimes, a lot of times as men, we're taught, well, you can't hurt, you can't show emotion, you can't do nothing. I'm telling you, it's going to come out. That's one of the biggest illusions that exists. You're thinking that it's not going to come out. It's going to come out. I promise you. May not be, I guarantee you, let it sit. It ain't going to come out the way you want it to come out. You're gonna find yourself hurting people that shouldn't be hurt. You're going to find yourself angry at people that you shouldn't be angry at. You're going to see someone may have the mail lady put you, and I'm just using that example, this didn't happen. Mail lady put your mail in the wrong box. You explode on the mail lady about something you already hurting about over here. But you ain't dealt with that. So now she just made a mistake. You want to explode on her, right? So I hope everybody have a great 2023. We're going to rock this thing out together. I'm back. We focus. And in the meantime, see, there's no solution. And I just want to, there's no magic pill. There's no, all right, cool, I got it now. No. What I can promise you guys is I'm going to continue to work on this, and I'm going to continue to work on this. And we're going to get better together. And there's anybody out there that going through something right now, man, I feel you. I'm living proof. I go through it too, dog. I'm going through it, man. But we just got to work. Get the help we need. And we don't have to be Iron Man. We don't have to be. I know the world make it think that, everyone make it think that you just gotta fight through it all. It's a brick wall, just run through it. Just keep running through it. No. And I'm gonna give you a harsh reality. When you fall and you're down, ain't gonna be that many hands to help and pick you up. The same people that you thought was going to be there to help you up, the same people that you like, blah, blah, blah in my corner. I know blah, blah, blah got me. Nah, blah, blah, blah ain't got you. Blah, blah, blah been hoping you'd fall anyway. So they can say, oh, yeah, see, I told you, yeah, you ain't all that. But this year, 2023, baby, we're going to show them we are all that. And we're going to get through this, and we're going to be better. We're going to grind harder. So I like to thank each and every one of you guys. I like to thank my wonderful wife because I'm just going to say it in front of you guys. She caught some of this. And she soldiered out like I don't know what. And told me, sit your head down, get some help. You ain't right. This is not you. Thank you. Thank each and every one of you guys. Thank her. Thank my kids. My daughter just come rub my head sometime and be like, it's okay. I don't know why she's telling me that, but I needed to hear it, right? It's okay not to be strong. Right. It's okay not to be strong, even though we live in a world where you're often told there's the only way to be, you show weakness, you ain't a man. Okay. You ever heard the term, the bigger they are, the harder they fall? Well, the strong fall too. The stronger they are, they can fall too. It hurts them too. All right. So I'll say all this, man. Again, it's a long video, but I just want to give you guys an understanding of where I've been, how I've been feeling, what I've been dealing with. Thankful for you guys. We back. We're gonna work we going to the top, man. We going to the top. We focus. We're gonna build this thing. I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to stay. The both channels got something else in the work too. We working. We're gonna work, but we're gonna get some help. And we're gonna work this thing out, man. Because most importantly, I want to be here. I want to be here for each and every one of you guys and talk. I want to be your go-to place for sports. I want to be the place you go to for sports. And I want to build something. And with you guys' help, I know I could do it. So shout out to each and every last one of you. Shout out to this beautiful young lady over here who has just rolled till she couldn't ride no more. Shout out to my lovely kids. Gabby, Jaden, Egypt, Zayani, all my babies, man. Y'all my motivation. Daddy loves you. Daddy ain't going nowhere. And again, thank you guys, man, for rocking with me. I love you. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep pushing. Enough for this. Now let's get right for 2023. And I love you. And until next time, you know what to do.